Leave me like that. All right, we are ready for game number 4 of this eMLB World Series. Again, special drops again, courtesy of our friends at Out of the Park for an hour and a half. You'll be getting additional drops separate of the Out of the Park affiliate program. So if you've already gotten drops today and you're like, hey, I'm getting more, well, that is because of this most prestigious event in one of the most heralded Out of the Park online leagues in the history of the program. We have game number 4 on tap today. Tom Falsone is looking like he's going to get the start here today for St. Louis. He is the 4th starter. Meanwhile, Texas going to be all aggressive here, and they're going to send Cassie Thurman back out there. Could that be the formula for taking a commanding 3-1 lead? Possibly. We'll find out soon enough here. You volunteer as Spinaroo Meister, says Flying. Well, I don't think anybody else jumped in. So we'll take it. Jamie, also thank you very much for going to the commish corner with your tier 3 sub. I saw that. Much appreciated. We'll be starting. So since I have both of you here, how are we conducting tonight? Is this a live managed game? Is this just substitutions only, or is it fully non-managed? I need both of you to be in agreement. Subs only for Maju. Okay, so it'll be non-managed then if Jamie's going to bed. Of course, for those who don't know, Jamie is overseas already. It's already Wednesday for him. Humphrey shows in red. That must be an Anjou thing versus the game itself. Let me make sure lineup, even though you said it's good. I keep putting, by accident, somebody else at the DH on my notes. I just haven't changed the notes. That's my fault. Okay, perfect. Yep, you'll see a couple material changes here for the Cardinals in today's lineup. Lars Bar will get an opportunity to start. Jorge Gavina will take the bench. Anjo Alexander coming in from right field to first base. Pablo Sanchez, who is 2 for 2 in this series, will have the opportunity to play from the 9 spot. Bullpen situation looks fine. It looks like Jeremy Humphrey is going to get the night off here. That was wise. If you don't want a certain player out there, that's probably wise to do that. So you can likely assume that no Jeremy Humphrey will be present and accounted for in today's bullpen situation. Over to Texas. Trainer, Lee Thurman, Koshin, Guerrero, Reeves, Abrams, Norris, and Lyle. You know, I don't know what this Texas bullpen's going to do with themselves. I mean, they were taxed terribly yesterday, or in Game 3, which is yesterday in Sim, but was Sunday for those who were here. Daniel Pratt with a complete game 2-hit shutout. I think that the bullpen had their minds put to the test as we hear that they were playing a lot of mahjong back there. So we'll see if we have any changes, but a completely fresh bullpen available to Texas for today's game. All right. Starting lineups for game number 4 of your eMLB World Series. Texas with a 2-1 lead. Cardinals mixing it up a little bit today, but Royce Lewis will stay at the leadoff spot. He'll just be down at second base for the first time this series. Lars Nootbaar will be in left field for this one. 0 for 1 back in game number 1. Matthew Bellows up the middle, still in center field, batting third. Shane Rodecker, 2 home runs in this series. He will bat in the cleanup spot and play third base. Anjo Alexander will move from right field down to first base, batting 5th in this one. Darius McKenzie is your shortstop today. He'll bat 6th. Brendan Donovan is your designated hitter today, batting 7th. Jerome Powell stays behind the dish today, batting 8th. And Pablo Sanchez, the secret weapon, will be in right field. He's 2 for 2 in this series so far. Tom Falzone will get the start, 1-0 with a 4.76 ERA this postseason. Rangers will send Jack Trainer into right field. He will lead it off. Alex Lee is your shortstop, batting 2nd. Lola Thurman, the 3-time AL batting champion, is behind the dish today, batting 3rd. Cody Koshin's 4 for 13 with 2 doubles and 4 RBI in this series. He'll be your cleanup hitter at DH. Vlad Guerrero Jr. in the number 5 spot at first base. Chris Reeves is your third baseman, batting 6th. C.J. Abrams back in at the number 7 spot over at second. Chuck Norris will be your number 8 hitter in center field, and Dalen Lyle, 3rd straight start. He'll be in left field today, batting 9th. Cassie Thurman, the Game 1 starter, back at it. She'll get the start today. To Globe Life Field we go for the eMLB Game of the Day. All right, let's see. All right, we're all good to go. Let's get this game underway. Texas, St. Louis, game number 4. Game 5 is a definite tomorrow night, Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. Game 6, if necessary, will be on Thursday. That would bring us back to St. Louis. Here is your starting defensive lineup for the Texas Rangers in this one. Dalen Lyle is in left field. Chuck Norris is in center. Hold on one second. Let's start over again. Dalen Lyle is in left field. Chuck Norris is in center. And Jack Trainer will be in right field for today. Chris Reeves is your third baseman. Alex Lee is over at short. C.J. Abrams at second, and Vladimir Guerrero will be at first today. Lola Thurman behind the dish. Friendly reminder, all ratings you see on your screen are using the scale of 1 to 100. Many different scales and out of the park. We choose the 1 to 100 scale because, again, in the editor, many different rating scales that we want to make even across the board for you to figure out who is good at what. On the hill today, your Game 1 starter, 28-year-old from Dallas, Texas, Cassie Thurman. Thurman went 6 innings in game number 1, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, didn't walk a batter. She struck out 4. She will get the start here for game number 4 to try to give a commanding 3-1 lead. Again, for the postseason, this was now her 15th career start. She is 7-2 lifetime in the postseason with a 1.93 ERA. She'll throw a 5-pitch arsenal, mid-upper 90s with a fastball. Also works a cut fastball, a sinker, a curveball, a slider, not a sinker, a slider, curveball, and a changeup. All right. Cassie is ready to go. We're going to get this game underway. And again, this is a non-managed game due to our general manager in Texas getting ready to go to bed here soon. Hey, it's already Wednesday where he is, so give him a break. Royce Lewis will start us off. Lewis, 33-year-old from Aliso Viejo, California. 270 average this postseason, 4 homers, 9 RBI. For the Fall Classic, he's 2 for 12 with a walk, a couple runs, and he has stolen a bag. All right, you know what, gang? To show proof I am just not feeling it tonight, I'm drinking the rest of my Starbucks. No beer tonight. Just not feeling it. Be 1 ball, 1 strike coming here from Globe Life Field. Roof is on. We will get tonight's game of the night, World Series Game 4 underway. 1-1 pitch. It is slapped towards second. That is C.J. Abrams. Plays it from the fringe of the dirt. He'll get it over to first in time, and there is your first out of this game. One out now. Lars Nootbaar gets the start. Newt, 26 years old. He's 2 for 9 in the postseason this year, but he is only 1 at bat way back in game 1, 0 for 1 in the World Series. It'll be a 1-strike pitch to Lars. He'll also ground it down about the same location, but with the shift on, it's Alex Lee who'll make the play. He'll fire to first in time, retiring Nootbaar, and a quick 2 outs. Again, next season, the shift is banned, so Lee would have to play onto the shortstop side of the bag. 2 outs. Matthew Bellows comes to the plate. Minerva's community credit player. 3 for 13 in this series with a triple and 2 runs driven in. And Bellows for the postseason at a .327 pace with a couple home runs. Ball and a strike. Out to right field, pretty well struck. Going back is Trainer, but he's going to watch that as he gave it a leap. But it's going to be beyond his reach, opposite field. Home run for Bellows.
Brilliant!
Not my best call as my eye is bothering me tonight, but Matthew Bellows goes opposite field just beyond the reach of Jack Trainer. He will get his 3rd home run of the postseason, and he'll make it a 1-0 game. Guy who has hit home runs in this series, Shane Rodecker, comes to the plate. Noble Eagles community credit player from Bismarck, North Dakota. A .345 hitter this year for Rodecker. He has 5 homers, 17 RBI. A ball and 2 strikes. He'll swing and miss. He extended the zone there, and Hill gets set down.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
No kabooms. Instead, it is going to be a strike 3, and that will retire the side. You know what? Daffy, I will punch you in the face if you say anything, but fuck this thing. I'm done. we're moving on just so I can focus. Bottom of the first, St. Louis leads at 1-0. If since it's a non-managed game, it's not as much of an issue for me. If it was a managed game, I would be really upset because it would be very hard to stay focused on what the GMs want. Bottom of the first here from Globe Life Field. Let's get your starting 9 for St. Louis. The first time we'll have a different look in this series. Lars Nootbaar will be in left field for this one. Matthew Bellows is in center. And Pablo Sanchez in right field. Shane Rodecker's over at third base today. Darius McKenzie is your shortstop. Royce Lewis over at second. And Andrew Alexander is at first. Big time different look in this game. Jerome Powell will be behind the dish. When he's not dealing with criminal indictments, he is a catcher in our universe. On the hill today, community credit player, 28-year-old right-hander from Annapolis, Maryland. It is Tom Falsone. Tom Falsone is the general manager of our Anaheim Angels, but this is his community-created player. During the regular season, he had 20 starts. He was a 5-6 record with a 3.94 earned run average. So far this postseason, 1-0 with an ERA of 4.76. This will be his 11th career postseason appearance, his 7th career start. He is 2-2 lifetime with a 5.23 earned run average. He's ready to go, and so is Jack Trainer. Buffalo Jack's community credit player will enter the fray. Again, Trainer missing the rest of the regular season after September 25th with a fractured thumb. He got a bubble on a finger. He missed the Division Series and the Championship Series, so he's back in action now. He's 2 for 13 in this series with 2 runs, a walk. He has struck out 4 times. Falsone with a 3-ball, 2-strike pitch. That'll be slowly rolled up the middle, and it gets by. It will find a hole in the shift. McKenzie couldn't get it. Neither could Lewis. And that's your first runner reaching in this one. Falsone, we didn't mention the arsenal. He'll throw upper 90s with the sinking fastball. He'll also throw the slider, a curveball, and a changeup. Falsone, again, community credit player created by Mr. Tom Falsone. Omaze 13 in your chat when he's here. He's a 3rd-round pick by the Cleveland Indians back in 2026 out of the University of Maryland. Nobody out. Runner at first, and Alex Lee coming to the plate. King Butcher's community credit player had a phenomenal Game 3. If not for Daniel Pratt's complete Game 2 hit shutout, I think Lee had a good chance being nominated player of the game. 3 for 10 in this series. He has a double, a home run, 3 RBI, and walked 3 times. 2-1 pitch. That is to right side. Lewis gets it to McKenzie for 1 over to first in time. 4-6-3 double play. Just like that, Cards will turn 2. And we will go with 2 outs now to the 3-time reigning American League batting champion. Lola Thurman hit .365 during the regular season. She is 5 for 11 in this fall classic. She has a couple doubles, 3 RBI, a couple walks, and a stolen base. Postseason now hitting .288 with 2 homers and 12 hiccups, 12 RBI. Full count pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Falsone has it. Gonna have to hurry. The throw over just in time to get Thurman. Always have to be quick with Lightning Lola coming down the lane, but Falsone will get the athletic play done to first. Side will be retired. 1 inning in the books. 2nd inning bets now in effect. Remember, it is a 3X day, so you can still win 150 balls of yarn for making a 2nd inning prediction. Top second we go. Cassie Thurman back to work, down 1-0. It'll be Alexander, Darius McKenzie, Brendan Donovan coming up here. Andrew Alexander will be the batter. Alexander now 0 for 8 in this Fall Classic. He has reached by a walk. Now hitting 182 with 3 home runs and 7 RBI for the postseason. 2-strike pitch. Hill swing and miss, just looking very uncomfortable up there. He extended the zone as he goes chasing after a 98-mile-an-hour fastball down low. It'll be the second K of the day for Thurman. 1 out now. Darius McKenzie will come to the plate. McKenzie, possible free agent to be here this postseason. .250 hitter this postseason with 1 homer, 8 RBI. McKenzie in this series is 2 for 11 with a double. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Thurman jams him inside, and she will send him down.
Fatality.
Third strikeout of the day for Cassie Thurman. She'll dispatch of the first 2 batters this inning with relative ease. And with 2 outs now, Brendan Donovan comes to the plate. Donovan, the 26-year-old left-hander from Würzburg, Germany, born on a U.S. Army base. He will now be the batter, hitting .290 this postseason with 1 home run and 2 RBI. Donovan just 1 for 9 with a couple of walks in the World Series. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That'll be a soft liner right over to first. That'll be an easy glove for Vladimir Guerrero, and that will run him out of the inning. Didn't get a lot of it, so it was a pretty routine play for Guerrero in the end. When, with that inning and a half in the books, we'll go to the bottom of the second. It is 1-0 St. Louis. Heart of the order coming up here for Tom Falsone in the bottom of the second as the Rangers trailing 1-0. It'll start off with 29-year-old Cody Koshin from Wheeling, West Virginia. The two-way star traded for early before the deadline approached. Expected to be one of the most sought-after free agents, but most expensive free agents that eMLB will see. Koshin, 4 for 13 in this series. That's a .308 average with a couple doubles and 4 RBI. Now hitting .266 in the postseason with 4 homers, 19 driven in. Falsone back to work for the second, driven out to center field. Didn't get all of it. Bellows will take a few steps back, has plenty of room, makes the grab, but 1 out. Tim, I forgot to say thank you for the round spoopy duck bleed purple link of the moment. 1 out now for 33-year young Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Jr. not hitting as crisp this postseason. .226 average with a homer and 9 RBI, but for the series improving 3 for 12. He does have 1 run scored. 2-strike pitch from Falsone. Got him swinging. Looked like the changeup. It was. Mesmerized him.
Emotional damage.
That'll be Falsone's first strikeout here of this World Series. And with a couple outs, Superman is in the building. 1 second, again, because systems are not working properly. Stop hitting me. Don't be a bully. I'm already having a tough enough day with how things aren't working properly. Mean old Harris. Thank you for the biddies, though. All right, about 3.5 minutes remaining for you to get your predictions in today. Predictions are just under 25,000 hairballs. Fairly even so far, just a slight tick up in regards to the total amount of hairballs leaning one way. So you got about 3.5 minutes to put your prediction in. We've got 2 outs here, bottom of the second, and Superman comes up. Chris Reeves from Fort Myers, Florida, 286 hitter in his second postseason, He's got 4 homers and 12 RBI. No, it is his first postseason. Last year, he wasn't in the postseason, if I remember. Wasn't he injured? Yeah, he had back spasms at the end of the year. He didn't get to play in the postseason. 1-0 to Reeves. So slap that towards short where McKenzie has it. He'll rifle it over to first in time for the final out. Michael's bet will fall in the second inning. It was a second inning bet, but now it's third inning bets. Last chance for you to bet. You got 1 inning remaining. Still can win 75 balls of yarn today. All right. Top of the third. 8-9-1 hitters coming up here. It is a real crook, a real criminal. I'm being a smartass with sarcasm on the news. Jerome Powell. Liking life far more in the eMLB universe, I'm sure. The 26-year-old from Washington, D.C. has been hitting better in the postseason than the regular season. 283 average for Powell. No homers, 5 RBI. He's 2 for 8 with a couple of walks and an RBI in this fall classic. Full count pitch from Thurman on its way. Swing and a miss. Ooh. Slider. Took Powell's timing off. I got a bunch of jokes I could run with on that. Hey, get to your TIE Fighters, everybody, because we've got a Hollywood star coming in. Hollywood Tie with the raid. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. Gronk Spike to you. You caught the reference. I'm sure you did. Yes, it is a TIE Fighter. Get to your TIE Fighters, indeed. All right. Anyway, thanks for the raid. It is the eMLB Universe, the 2032 eMLB World Series. We are in the top of the third. St. Louis off to a 1-0 lead thanks to the opposite field homer from Matthew Bellows. But St. Louis trailing in this series 2-1. Special drops for the next hour and a half. If you've been getting drops at Hollywood Tie Stream, fear not, you still got another hour and a half of drops to look forward to, courtesy of Out of the Park and their support of the eMLB World Series. With 1 out, the secret weapon, Pablo Sanchez, comes to the plate. 27-year-old from Mexico is 2 for 2 in this World Series. Getting his first start in this one, he's a .381 hitter this postseason with 3 RBI. 1 ball, 1 strike. Thurman's pitch will go the other way with it, not very deep, heading down in the direction of Trainer. Jack Trainer will make the play for the second out. 2 outs, back to the top of the order. We will go. Royce Lewis is the batter. Lewis started our game off 0 for 1 today. 1-0 pitch. Lewis out to shallow right field. Trainer on the run will pull up. He'll have time and makes the play for the final out. Courtesy reminder for those who just joined us, you've got 3 outs remaining to get a prediction bet in today. If you've got an eMLB community credit player, might be something you want to do. All right, 3 outs remaining, bottom of the third. We will go, and it's the bottom third of the order for your Texas Rangers. We'll start it off with a former 2-time Speedy Spikes Award winner, C.J. Abrams. Abrams and a .273 pace this postseason with 3 RBI. 2 for 7 in the World Series as he makes his 3rd start of this series. He'll await the 1-1 pitch from Tom Falsone. That'll be lifted out to center field, not very deep. Bellows will come in, has it on the run for the first out. 1 out now, and give him some space or else you're getting a foot to the face. Chuck Norris comes to the plate. 27-year-old, born from St. Louis, Missouri, facing the team that he grew up loving. This is Cardinal fan 30,000's community credit player. 170 average for Norris in this postseason with just a homer and 2 RBI. 2 for 10 in this series.
I'm a kitty cat, and I dance, and I dance.
Mr. Rooker Race. Hello, sir. Thank you for the resub on Tier 3. Back to the commish corner you will go. 33 months. Much appreciated. 1 ball, no strikes from Falsone. Grounded down hard to third. Beautiful grab there from Rodecker, playing flawless defense. He makes the grab, fires the first in time, retiring Norris. Shane Rodecker, a solid defender over at third. Still yet to win a Gold Glove, though. 2 outs. Former Cardinal Dalen Lyle, who is a part of the 2030 World Champion Cardinals, now a member of the Rangers. 304 average for the number 9 hitter, 4 RBI. It's his 3rd start in this series, and he is 3 for 6 with 3 runs and a couple stolen bases. Thank you, Outshoe, for sharing the fun fact. It's a 2-ball, 2-strike pitch to Lyle. Driven out to center field. Bellows will go back, but he will pull up with plenty of room still to make the grab. Lyle did not get under that one enough. Side is retired. 3 innings are in the books. I know we're on an ad break, but regardless, no more bets. Bets are locked in. It's a good one so far. Well, it's been a great series so far, but we will head to the 4th inning with bets all secured up for the night. St. Louis leading 1-0. Cassie Thurman back to the bump. Got Nootbaar, Bellows, Rodecker due up in this inning. We'll start with Nootbaar 0 for 1 in his first start of this series. 2-strike pitch. Called strike 3. Watching that one all the way.
Oh no!
Oh no, indeed. 5 strikeouts now for Cassie Thurman. That's your first out here of the 4th. 1 out now. Matthew Bellows responsible for the 1 run of the game. He had an opposite field home run measured at 371 feet on eMLB StatsCast. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's roped into left, but it's going to be a line shot right at Dalen Lyle. He'll make the grab. An unfortunate out there for Bellows as he got a very good swing on that one. 2 outs now for the no-fly zone, Shane Rodecker. Rodecker 0 for 1 in this one. been cooling off since his torrid Game 1 start, where he had 2 home runs and 4 RBI in that game. 2-1 pitch. Hard shot towards short, where it's the second baseman Abrams playing in the shift. That is legal, at least for a few more games. It will be banned next season. We have the side retired. We will go bottom of the 4th. St. Louis 1, Texas 0. Top of the order for Texas. We'll start it off with Trainer, followed by Lee and Thurman. Jack Trainer had a base hit in his first at bat. 1 for 1 today. Zone's first pitch to left center field. Got a lot of it. Bellows didn't even move. That's going to find its way into the seats. Home run to left center field for Jack Trainer.
Brilliant!
That is Jack Trainer's first home run. We have to go a bit of a ways back since he had a home run. You have to go back to September 25th, his last regular season game for a home run. It is his first of this postseason, and it is now tied at 1. Checking what the final bet breakdown was. Wow, we had a heavy dose on the underside. We have a little over 40,000 hairballs up for grabs today. 15 people participating, and 68% say it'll be under. So right now we're at 2 runs scored, and we set 11.5 as the bar. We expected a bit more offense in this one, as we expect St. Louis to wake up. Entering play in tonight's game, St. Louis was hitting 184 in the World Series, compared to Texas's 282. Tim, thank you for the headstrong open Wolverine NL link of the moment. I debated if I wanted to go, Red Dawn mode to go Wolverine. Anyway, Alex Lee, your batter, 0 for 1. 2-0 pitch. Out towards second base, where Royce Lewis has it with Cotton. He'll get over to first, retiring Lee for the first out of the inning. Lightning Lola Thurman coming to the plate. She is 0 for 1 today. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Just low ball for first walk, issued by Falcone in the Fall Classic. Runner at first with 1 out, and Thurman has 7 steals this postseason, so keep an eye on her there. Cody Koshin, your hitter, 0 for 1 today. 3-2 to center field, not very deep. On the run, Bellows will make the play. A good heads-up play from Bellows as he read that one coming off the bat very well. That is your second out. 2 outs now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will be the batter. Vlad today is 0 for 1. 2-2. Out to right. It's not Alexander. That is Nootbaar going back there. Sanchez. Sorry, Nootbaar's in left. Sanchez is in right. All screwed up. I said Alexander by default because Aju spoiled me for 3 games. But Sanchez makes the play. That will retire the side. Rangers get a run and tie this game up thanks to the home run from Jack Trainer. 4 innings in the books. Time for the 5th inning, which is Journey of the Starters. Brought to you by the official sponsors, APM Music and Moon Brew, where you can use the link to check out the products available at moonbrew.com. They've got various brews that use zinc, magnesium, L-theanine, all things that are good for your body. They'll help improve your sleep, your health, and your cortisol. It is now friendly and accepts HSA and flex spending account dollars. Check out moonbrew.com. Use the code PlumpyKittyNinjas. Get 20% off. Cassie Thurman, 4 innings, just 1 hit. It was the error or the mistake to Matthew Bellows, we'll call it. That is the 1 run allowed. No walks, 5 strikeouts on the day, and 57 pitches into her outing. It'll be Andrew Alexander, Darius McKenzie, Brendan Donovan scheduled up here for the 5th. Alexander 0 for 1 today with a ball and 2-strike pitch. Up in the zone, goes chasing after that one. That is going to be the 6th strikeout for Cassie Thurman. Thurman just sizing up Alexander, who just looks awkward at the plate right now in this series. Now 0 for 10 in the World Series. Darius McKenzie coming to the plate, 0 for 1 in today's contest. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That'll be rolled down towards short where Alex Lee has it. We'll make it a routine play to first for the 6-3 putout. We've got 2 outs now. 2 outs. Brendan Donovan will be the batter. Donovan today 0 for 1. 1-2 pitch. Another roller, this time to second. Abrams has it. A little bit of a high throw, but Guerrero will bring it down, staying on the bag. That will retire Donovan. And the Cardinals will go down in order here in the 5th. 4.5 in the books. We're officially at the halfway point. We go to the bottom of the 5th. One more time, Journey of the Starters. Brought to you by APM Music and Moonbird. For Tom Falzone today, he's done just as good to match up with Cassie Thurman. 4 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run. It was the error last inning as he gave the opposite field home run to Jack Trainer. Falzone with 1 walk, 1 strikeout, 56 pitches thrown through 4. 6, 7, 8 hitters will be coming up here for Texas, starting it off with Chris Reeves, the 3rd baseman. Superman today 0 for 1. 2-0 pitch. That one is lined, but right at Royce Lewis, who's well positioned in the defense. Barely had to move. It's like he knew the ball was coming that way. That will be the first out of the 5th. 1 out now for C.J. Abrams. Abrams today is 0 for 1. Full count pitch. That's a called strike 3. Beautiful slider catching the corner of the zone. Ooh. That was just a wonderful pitch that came back in. Actually, eMLB Sportsnet K-Zone says it didn't catch as much of the zone. Very hittable pitch. But a 2nd K for Falzone. 2 outs now. Chuck Norris will be the hitter. Norris today is 0 for 1. The 1-2 pitch. He will get a piece of that, but it is a lazy fly ball up to left. It is not going to be far. McKenzie will make the play about 8 feet into the outfield. That will retire this side. We are through 5 here at Globe Life Field. Good pitching battle so far as it's a 1-1 contest. Cassie Thurman back to the bump on 69 pitches. We'll start it off with Jerome Powell, Pablo Sanchez, and Royce Lewis. Powell today is 0 for 1. A 1-2 pitch. She will get him. 7 strikeouts on the day. Cassie Thurman's first venture this World Series into Godzilla mode. 7 Ks for Thurman here through 5 1/3. One out now, and the secret weapon, Pablo Sanchez, back to the plate. Good evening, Blue. One from Thurman. Sanchez with a rope to left, but it's an atom ball at Dalen Lyle. He's been having decent contact this whole postseason in what limited times he gets, but that one a pretty much atom ball right at Lyle for the second out. Top of the order, Royce Lewis, third time around. Lewis today, 0 for 2. How many at-bats so far for St. Louis? 18. They're 1 for 18 in this one. They were 2 for 29 in game 3. You can do the math. 3 for 47. Oops. Oh, well, don't. That means they're hitting .064 here in their last game and a half. Tim, thank you for the crunchy Blythe sloth hot pocket. Hey, you guys! A hot pocket! Anyway. Sorry, had sloth on the brain. Lewis with the 1-1 pitch. Softly lined into left field. That'll drop down for a hit. Lewis able to get one out there for just the second hit on the day. And a speedster is on base now for Lars Nootbaar. Newt is 0 for 2. First pitch is in there. On his way to second is Lewis. No chance. A good throw from Thurman, but even better steal from Royce Lewis. Lewis gets his 4th steal of this postseason, 2nd of the Fall Classic. That'll get the tying run, or excuse me, strike that, the go-ahead run into scoring position. 1-2. Checks the swing, but they say he went, and that is strike 3.
I keep pitching them and you keep missing them.
8 strikeouts now for Cassie Thurman. She sends him down in the top of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th, we will go Texas. St. Louis tied at 1. Tom Falzone is back to work. 71 pitches for Falzone through 5. Tell you, trying to pull 14-hour work days is tough. We'll start with the number 9 hitter, Dalen Lyle. Will head to the top of the order after that. That and my eyes are not playing nice with the bright lights tonight. One-oh pitch. That'll be grounded down towards third. Rodecker will range over. Has it. Fires quickly across the first to retire the speedy Lyle for the out. That'll set us back to the top of the order. This guy sent one out towards deep center field, towards deep left center field in his last at bat. Jack Trainer is your hitter. Did not check to see the log. A 413-foot shot to left center field. First pitch swinging again deep to right center field. Did he do it again? Yes, he does. Second home run of the day for Buffalo, Jack Trainer.
Yeah, get up there and wham! A homer! Wham! Another homer! Wham! 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 What?
I think he's got his swing down here against Falzone. Second homer of the day, and it's Texas taking a 2-1 lead. Again, those are just his fourth game since coming back from injury on September 25th with a fractured thumb. And now only in his fourth game does he get a back-to-back in his last two at-bats, 2 home runs for Jack Trainer. Alex the Jack, you need a ride? Nah, I'll drive myself. Speaking of Alex, here is Alex Lee, who's 0 for 2 today. Full count pitch. He will swing up in the zone, grounds it down to short, where McKenzie will play it on the hop. That'll be thrown over to first in time to retire Lee for the second out. 2 outs. Lola Thurman is your hitter. Lola today 0 for 1. Ball and 2 strikes. Rolls that softly over to first, and Alexander is there. He will race to the bag himself, beating Thurman there for the final out of the inning. Thank you, Tim, for the enthusiastic, fast poultry bleed purple link of the moment. 6 innings in the books. Jack Trainer 2, Matthew Bellows 1, which translates to Texas leading St. Louis 2-1 here. Texas 3 innings away. If they maintain the lead, they will take a commanding 3-1 lead in this series. That is it for Cassie Thurman. Thurman will depart on 84 pitches and give way to the bullpen. First reliever up is Arturo Rojas. This will be the second game of the series we've seen Rojas in. Rojas this postseason will make his 12th appearance. 2-1 record with a 4.29 ERA. 21 innings tossed. Given up 20 hits, 10 earned runs, allowed 12 homers, and struck out 22 batters this postseason. Rojas has done a lot of work when he has gone. He's pitching multiple innings pretty regularly, with 2 innings giving up 4 hits, 2 earned runs. He'd walked 2 and struck out 5 in that game back on October 29th, winning 8-4 against St. Louis. All right, top of the 7th, Bellows, Rodecker, Alexander will be due up. How does Rojas handle it? Bellows 1 for 2 today with the home run in the first. A 3-2 pitch coming from Rojas. Outside, didn't miss by much, but it'll be a leadoff walk. Bellows to first. Shane Rodecker will be the batter. Today, he is 0 for 2. Ball and 2 strikes. Line or blooped the left side. This is going to stay in fair territory where Reeves will make the grab on the back of the dirt. Just a little bloop shot over to third. Easy play for Reeves for the first out. 1 out now, and a pinch hitter comes in for St. Louis as they will replace Andrew Alexander with the Demon, Jorge Gavina. Gavina, who's started in all 3 games prior to this, will replace Alexander, who continues to struggle, now 0 for 10 in this series. Gavina summoned .218 average in this one with 2 homers, 9 RBI. In his first 3 games in this series, he is 2 for 11 with 1 run scored. Two-strike pitch. Into right field. Gavina is going to get himself a hit. Bellows had to play it careful, so he will tease for third, trying to see if he can create an error, but he'll stay at second. Two on, 1 out. Darius McKenzie with a big opportunity to help the Cardinals. He is 0 for 2 today. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Called strike 3.
Fatality.
On the inside corner. McKenzie doesn't like the call. Kind of has the bat dragging behind him as he heads back to the dugout, shaking his head. It looks like a unfair call according to Sportsnet K-Zone. Sorry. 2 outs now, and Brendan Donovan with the opportunity. He is 0 for 2 today. That'll be into center, base hit. Heading for home. Here comes the play from Bellows. The throw will be offline. RBI single for Brendan Donovan, and the Cards will tie it up at 2. Donovan's 3rd RBI of the postseason, his 1st of this series, and it is now 2-2. Jerome Powell will now be the hitter. Today, 0 for 2. A 3-ball, 1-strike pitch. Outside ball 4. Bases will be loaded. By the way, we have a pinch runner here at 3rd in Louis Flores. So they didn't stay with Gavina. That's an interesting call. Thank you, Tim, for the real endearing yogurt Twitch RPG link of the moment. Bases loaded. Pablo Sanchez, 7 for 16 in the regular season in bases loaded situations. 12 of the 34 RBIs were in these situations. 1-0 pitch. Into left field. Sanchez, a base hit. 1 run will score. Another throw in from home is not going to be in time. 2 runs will score. RBIs for Sanchez, 2 of them. He is now 3 for 4 in this World Series. Or am I saying that? No, he is 3 for 5, excuse me, in this World Series. And it's now 4-2 St. Louis. Sanchez is 4th and 5th runs driven in. Now top of the order, Royce Lewis is 1 for 3. Two-strike pitch. Rolls it down to 3rd. Played by Reeves. Throws to 2nd. Little bit of a high throw, but it will be in time to retire the side. St. Louis will strike. Best offensive inning they have had since game number 1. 3 runs on 3 hits. We go to the 7th inning stretch.
I was born to love you. I was born to lick your face. I was born to rub you, but you were born to rub me first.
7th inning stretch here on the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. It had been an all-pitching matchup until very recently. St. Louis just struck for 3. We'll go bottom of the 7th. St. Louis trying to tie this series up at 2, leading 4-2.
Hello there.
Tex, thank you very much for hitting the follow. Welcome on into the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show in the eMLB World Series. Tim, thank you for another clip. The abrasive sour reindeer smork. Schmark. Link of the moment. Cole Wynn. Well, first things first, Louis Flores is in this game. Do you see a first base rating here? No, you don't. I know you can't see it so well because the graphics in the way, but Louis Flores is going to play first, and he doesn't have really any experience. Won't be nut bar. Won't even be Pelos. Okay. But new pitcher in for St. Louis. It is 32-year-old former Texas Ranger Cole Winn. Winn is going to make his ninth appearance in this postseason. He is 4-0 with a 1.47 earned run average. 18 and a third innings of work. He's given up 10 hits, 3 earned runs, walked 9 batters, and struck out 22 this postseason. Originally drafted by the Rangers in the first round back in the 2018 draft out of Orange Lutheran High School in Orange, California. Win 4-pitch arsenal. Throw your classic 4, your fastball, your slider, your curveball, and your changeup. Koshin, Guerrero, Reeves will be due up here in the bottom of the 7th. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pops it up on the infield. That'll be Lewis calling for it. He will make the play. There's your first out. So the story is going to be watching Luis Flores at first base here. Lifting Jorge Gavina came in as a pinch hitter, getting a base hit. He's a traditional first baseman, good defender. They lift him for speed in Luis Flores, who scores. But now that leaves you with a first baseman with no experience prior at first. There you go. Never played first base until tonight, since 2026. Vlad Guerrero will be the hitter today, 0 for 2. Ball and 2 strikes. Called strike 3. Beautiful curveball, and go have a seat. First K of the night for Cole Winn. 2 outs. Chris Reeves, the hitter, 0 for 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Called strike 3, fooled with a curveball in that one.
It's a trap.
Cole Winn does the job. That's a painless inning for Flores over at first. Didn't have to do a thing except look pretty. 7 innings in the books. We will head to the 8th. St. Louis in control for the moment as they lead 4-2. Arturo Rojas coming back out after throwing 29 pitches in the last inning. And making sure the AI is on. It is Nootbaar, Bellows, Rodecker due up in this inning. Nootbaar is 0 for 3. He'll await a 3-1 from Rojas. Way outside, a leadoff walk. Rojas gives up his 3rd walk of this game. Leadoff runner at first, Matthew Bellows, your batter, 1 for 2 with the homer back in the first inning. Full count pitch. Got him swinging. It's a strike him out. It's a throw him out. Double play. Nootbaar was on the way on the 3-2 pitch. It's the 2nd K for Rojas, and Thurman had Nootbaar dead to rights. Two outs now. Shane Rodecker will be the hitter. Rodecker is 0 for 3. A 3-2 pitch on its way. Checks the swing, appeal down at first. No, says the blue. Rodecker will find his way down to first. Runner at first. Yeah, you can thank lifting Cassie Thurman on 84 pitches for Arturo Rojas, who's walking the park. Rodecker at first with 2 outs. Now, here's what you won't like, Anju. Here's your first baseman, Luis Flores. AI decided to pinch hit Alexander for Gavina. It worked. Then pinch ran with Flores. That worked. But now Flores is playing first base. He's got 1 inning now in his career since he started in the majors in 2026 at first base. Flores getting his first hit or first opportunity to hit in today's game. He is 0 for 9 in this series. Last appeared back on game 2 in the 3-2 victory for St. Louis. He was 0 for 1. Thank you, Tim, for the big lucky Delicata People's Champ link of the moment. It is proof that we don't have anything to fear of the machines yet. 2-2 back to the mound. Rojas, plenty of time. Gets it over to first, retiring Flores for the final out. 7.5 done here from Globe Life Field. St. Louis with a 4-2 lead. There you go. Flores over here at first. Cole Winn back to the mound for another inning of work. It'll be bottom third of the order. Abrams, Norris, and Lyle. Abrams 0 for 2 today on a 1-strike pitch. Goes up in the zone. He'll lift it out to center. Didn't get all of it. Few steps to his right. Bellows will be there to make the grab. That is your first out. Again, if the Cardinals win this game, it will ensure we get to Game 6 at the least. And Game 6 would be held on Thursday. Game 5 is scheduled for tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. A Game 6, if necessary, will go on Thursday. Oh, I'd love it if we had this as a paying job, wouldn't you? All right, bottom of the 8th, 1 out. Gunnar Henderson is the batter. The pinch hitter coming in got his first hit and RBI in this series in Game 3. No, he got his first RBI in Game 1. And then in Game 2, he came in and 1 for 1. My apologies. A ball and 2 strikes. Win into the windup.
Strike 3.
That's a called strike 3, man. That looked like it was slightly influenced there by the federal chairman.
What?
Yeah, I said by the federal chairman.
What's going on here?
Yeah, well, that's what the Rangers want to know right now. Third strikeout for Cole Winn. 2 outs. Dylan Lyle will be the batter. Two balls and 2 strikes. Lyle will swing and miss, and he will go down.
That's the old pepper boy. That's the old pitching. That's putting it over the old plate, boy.
So far, 2 innings and not one thing for Luis Flores to do it first. I think he'll want one more inning like that. We go to the 9th inning here from Globe Life Field. eMLB World Series has the Cardinals leading this one 4-2. Top of the 9th, Rangers will send their versatile reliever Bill McClure out to the hill. McClure, who had 86 appearances in the regular season and threw over 170 innings, all in relief. McClure will make his 9th appearance this postseason. He's 3-2 with a 3.78 ERA. He lost game number 2 with 2 runs allowed, an inning and 2/3, but he won game 1 going 2 innings and being right place, right time with the 4-run 10th Texas had. Again, McClure, 2-pitch arsenal, fastball, upper 90s, a curveball to complement. He is the 7-year veteran, first-round pick, 11th overall by the Rangers back in 2021 out of Rice University. Darius McKenzie. It'll be McKenzie, Donovan, and Powell. McKenzie today is 0 for 3. He has a 3-ball, 2-strike count on its way. That'll be down low, ball 4. McKenzie will reach on the walk issued from McClure. McClure only gave up 32 walks in 170 regular season innings, and he is giving up a walk every other inning so far in postseason play. Brendan Donovan, the batter. Donovan had an RBI in his last at bat. He's 1 for 3. 1-2. Hill swing and miss, fooled by the fastball, and he gets set down.
Hey, batter, swing, batter.
First K of the night for McClure. 1 out. The Federal Reserve chairman will come to the plate. Jay Powell is 0 for 2 today. 1-1. Down in the dirt on his way to second. Man, what a throw from Cassie Thurman. She's going to gun him down. No chance for McKenzie in that situation. Absolute meatball. Two outs now for Powell on a 2-2 pitch. We're going to kind of lift that out towards second, not very far. Abrams with plenty of time to make the play. Side will be retired. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Last chance for Texas here. They are trailing 4-2. So technically speaking, if this game ties and then has bases loaded and a grand slam is hit, the overs could still potentially win. But it's going to be that close. Colwyn back out. We'll see if he tries to finish it off. He's got 29 pitches thrown so far. It is top of the order. Jack Trainer, what a day. 3 for 3 with 2 home runs. Ball and 2 strikes. Up in the zone. Gets it by him and will send him down. Absolutely blew it right by him. Gobbled him up with a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. 5 strikeouts on the day for a reliever. Oh, that's Godzilla mode indeed. 5 Ks now for Wynn in relief. 1 down here in the 9th. 1 more game in Globe Life Field. That'll be tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Alex Lee, the hitter. Lee today is 0 for 3. Powell lowered his batting average by 25 basis points after that at bat. Thing is, the president of the Cardinals, president of the Rangers wants him to lower it by 300 basis points. Butchered that joke right from the get-go. Anyway, 1 strike pitch to Lee. A swinging bunt as he got jammed. Gonna have to hurry. Slow develop in time to get there at first as Lee flew down the line. He was not going to be denied when he saw that had a chance. And he will make it happen with the infield single. Just the 4th hit of the day for Texas. But the speedy Lee is forward at first. Tying run is to the plate. It's Lola Thurman who's 0 for 2 today. Full count pitch. Inside, ball 4. Did not miss by much, but we're going to have 2 aboard. The winning run will get to the plate, and it's Cody Koshin. Again, AI is on, making sure. Koshin 0 for 3 today. Two balls, two strikes. Swing and a miss, gets him to go outside the zone. Huge strikeout there for Cole Winn. It's something, all right, GT. I'm just out there of late, so it's like, all right, I'm just going to sit here and wait until it's over. All right, we've got 2 outs. Cole Winn got his 6th strikeout. He's on 48 pitches, and he's still going to stay out there. Man, not sure what to think about these AI settings here. Guerrero 0 for 3 today, but 3 for 9 lifetime against Winn with 2 home runs. First pitch, out to center field. It will drop down for a base hit. Lee will stop at third. Surprisingly, Lee will stop at third, but I guess that means it was hit too hard, and respect Bellows' arm. Superman is your batter. Bases are loaded. Indeed. I know. Look at the location on that pitch. But you're right. He's a Guerrero. We've all seen Vlad Sr. hit one that bounced in the dirt and he launched it. 2-1 pitch. Center field. Base hit. 1 run will score. Second run is going to be in. It's a tie ball game. Wow. 2-run single from Superman. And we are tied in the bottom of the 9th. And now the game decides Hunter Brault needs to come in. You called? You're being watched. I can only imagine, too. I think it sounds something like this. You cannot put chocolate chips near me and think they're not going to get munched on. C.J. Abrams will be the batter. Abrams 0 for 3 today. It will be swung on. It will be popped up. Foul territory. Powell will go over. He'll have room. He will make the grab. And that is going to lead to some bonus baseball for the second time in 4 games. These two will play extra innings. Now, the thing is, it's the end of regulation. And as said, at the end of regulation, we look at the final outcome. 8 runs have crossed the plate. 11.5 was your bar. As expected, 68% of the bet said the unders would be victorious today, and they were. Congrats to the unders winning the over-under prediction of the day. Enjoy the hairballs. Another way for you to improve your eMLB community credit player. We appreciate the 15 people participating in today's contest. All right, McClure will come back out. He'll start with Sanchez. He'll start with Royce Lewis. He'll start with Nootbaar. Does that intensify now having the Luis Flores experiment at first base? We'll find out. And again, I'm doing no more than 3 innings, extra innings, and if it goes past the 12th, I have to quick sim it. I just have to. We'll start. It's not my regular paying job, is the best way for me to put it. I've used my voice. I'm heading officially on 13 and a half hours of work today. 2-1 pitch to the secret weapon. Goes the other way. That will be into right for a base hit. Sanchez continues to be a menace on the base paths. He is 4 for 6 in the World Series. Lewis now at first. 1 for 4. Sanchez steps away from first. Guerrero will keep him close. 2-1 pitch. Goes for the bunt. He will offer, they say, and it's a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes coming to Royce Lewis. Three-two. Grounded down to second. Oh no, it's a bobble from Abrams. Don't know if the big rumblings of the 5'6" Sanchez had freaked him out or not, but he will commit a costly error.
Go!
E4. Sanchez reaches, nobody out, 2 on, and Lars Nootbaar is 0 for 3 today. Yes, the pitter-patter of little feet from Pablo Sanchez. 1 strike pitch. Hill's trying to square the bunt. He comes up missing with it. The small ball attempts are not working here for St. Louis. 3-2. Checks the swing. Appeal at third. No, they say. Great work from Nootbaar to work back from an 0-2 deficit. Bases loaded now here. Matthew Bellows has a home run to right field. 1 for 3 today. A 3-2 pitch. Infield is in. Grounded to third. They're going to go to home for 1. Over to first. 5-2-3 double play. How often do you see that play? Great work from Reeves to get it home. An even better transition from Lola Thurman. There are still 2 runners in scoring position. And Shane Rodecker, do you pitch to the no-fly zone in this one? They will not. Thank you, Tim, for the bloody, motionless diamond ginger power link of the moment. Pablo Sanchez doesn't have red hair, does he? And he sure was emotionless in that play. Bases loaded. Luis Flores, our first baseman for the first time in his career. 0 for 10 in the postseason. Is this when he unloads? A 2-strike pitch. It's Kinnan Duford that came in. I just caught that. The left-hander, 6'8" lefty. Swing and a miss.
Emotional damage.
A big strikeout as Kidden Duford gets the job done. Cardinals do a lot of threatening in that one, but they will come up with a goose egg. We go bottom of the 10th, still tied at 4. Pitch hitter comes in, or actually a defensive replacement comes in, as Ismael Vasquez is now in right field. Norris came out of the game. Trainer moved to center. Tim with the routine 5-2-3 clip of the wrong artsy web for head. Wrong artsy web for head. Link of the moment. Oh, dear God. All right. Don't blame me. That's a Twitch-generated link. Vasquez is 1 for 12 this postseason. He's a .251 hitter with 19 homers during the regular season. 1 ball, 1 strike from Hunter Brown to right field. Decently struck, going back and making the play just in front of the warning track is the secret weapon. 1 out. Dalen Lyle coming to the plate. Lyle 0 for 3. Three balls, 2 strikes. Rolls it down to first. That'll be an easy play. Hey, Luis Flores had an opportunity and he gets it done. That is the second out. 2 outs now. Jack Trainer has 2 home runs in this game. Could he have some more magic? .3-1 pitch. That one is into the shift. McKenzie has it. He'll get it over to first in time. Retiring Trainer. And some more bonus baseball. We will go to the 11th. It's still tied at 4. Kidden Duford will come back to the mound as he got a strikeout for the only batter that he faced in Luis Flores. It will be McKenzie. It will be Donovan. It'll be Powell due up. McKenzie, first batter, 0 for 3. 2 ball count to D-Mac. That will push into right field as it will get through for a hit. Found a hole in that one. And with the left-hander up, why not bring in a left-handed killer? Jack Peterson from Andover, Minnesota. Peterson acquired by the Cardinals from the Twins this trading deadline, I should say. He is 3 for 5 in limited action in the postseason with 2 RBI. This season, in his time in St. Louis, he was a .327 hitter. He had 3 homers and 5 RBI. Two-strike pitch to Peterson. That is a line shot over to third, and it's going to be grabbed by Reeves, who, interestingly enough, had a little lapse in judgment for a moment there, and he started to toss the corn around without realizing, hey, Darius McKenzie's over at second. Live ball there, buddy. 1 out. Jerome Powell is 0 for 3. Powell, first pitch inside. McKenzie's going, and he is going to be gunned down for the second time in this game. Lola Thurman having the running game held mightily here. Another runner thrown out. 2 outs now. Jerome Powell still up. Powell 0 for 3. 2-1 pitch. Grounded slowly towards short. Lee has a long way to go. The hard throw to first in time to get the catcher about a step. We will go to the bottom of the 11th. It is Cardinals 4. It is Rangers 4. Rangers will now try to win this one in walk-off fashion to take a 3-1 lead. Hunter Brolt will come back out. He's thrown 16 pitches thus far. Alex Lee, Lola Thurman, Cody Koshin due up. Danger is part of the order. Lee 1 for 4 today. 2-strike pitch. Lee hard over to first, but that will be covered by Luis Flores, who's looking okay over there. He'll make the play, 1 out. One out now, Lola Thurman. She's 0 for 2 today. Full count pitch. Another shot over to first. Flores, another opportunity, and will win the race over to first. Well, Luis Flores doing the job over there at first base, despite never playing first professionally at the major league level prior to this game. Cody Koshin, 0 for 4 today. 1-strike pitch. Rolled to second. That is Lewis who has it. It'll get over to Flores in time, and we will go to the 12th. 12th again is the last inning. I will call. We'll quick sim the rest of the game. Kenan Duford will come out some more. 13 pitches thrown for him thus far. He only threw 10 pitches in the 11th. Going to be Sanchez, Lewis, Nootbaar due up. Sanchez 2 for 4 today with 2 RBI back in the 7th. Ball and a strike. Sanchez out towards right center field. Drifting over is Ismael Vasquez. He'll make the play. First out here of the 12th. It is 1:31 in the morning in eMLB. Now November 3rd in our universe. Royce Lewis, your hitter, 1 for 5 today. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 91. Took a little bit off of that one for Duford. Gets the job done. Second K of the night for him. With 2 outs now, Lars Nootbaar, your batter. Lars today is 0 for 3. Two balls, 1 strike. Turns on that one inside. Got jammed a bit. It'll be a liner out towards Vasquez, who will make the play. And the Cardinals go down in order in the 12th. Last half inning, we will watch every at-bat. We are going to go to quick sim mode if we go to the 13th. Hunter Brolt coming out again. 2 1/3 innings of work. Guerrero, Reeves, Abrams are due up. Vlad 1 for 4 today. A 2-1 pitch. Out towards right field, racing over, but not able to get there in time. As Sanchez, Guerrero will reach with his second hit of the day. Winning run is at first. Nobody out. Chris Reeves is the batter. 1 for 4. He had the 2 runs in the 9th to tie this one up. A 2-0 pitch to Reeves. He will swing and pops it up. Big groan from the crowd. This one's drifting over the right side. Made right on the fair foul line as Flores makes the grab. That will be the first out. Ryan Jeffers is your pinch hitter. He is coming in. Jeffers is 0 for 2 in this postseason. Was a .232 hitter as the backup to Lola Thurman during the regular season. That is replacing the second baseman, C.J. Abrams, and that is because lefty Bennett Sousa comes in. Sousa's first appearance here in the World Series this season. 3 scoreless innings prior to. Just 1 hit allowed, 5 strikeouts. Sousa, 29-year-old from North Palm Beach, Florida. 9-game winner with 5 saves in relief this year. Again, Jeffers, 27-year-old from Raleigh, North Carolina, comes in. Good power against lefties. Three-two to right field. Sanchez will move back over towards right. He'll make the play. A second out with Vlad staying at first. 2 outs. Ismael Vasquez coming to the plate. 0 for 1. Two. Swing and a miss. That was the changeup. Huh? That's all I got.
Cotton candy.
All right. So, I hate to do it. I really hate to do it. But that's it. No mas. I've got 2 more days to call. I've been talking to 4 different clients in 90-minute meetings. So, need to protect the voice. My cut has improved your voice. All right, we're going to quick sim it. That also, but because Mrs. Kamish, since I last was in front of you, has had 3 seizures, including an hour before game time. Yeah, so I just cannot spend a lot of time away from her in her current state right now. So we will quick sim it. We'll go to the runners in scoring position. Nothing in the top of the 13th. It's Angel Baptista coming in as a pinch hitter. To the 14th we go. Duford still out there. We've got 2 on, 2 outs. Powell at second, Sanchez at first. We'll go live with Mike Haggard pitching to Royce Lewis. A full count pitch. Runners are going left field. Absolutely torched. Royce Lewis with a 3-run homer. Brilliant. 453-foot moonshot from Royce Lewis, and he will make it 7-4 here in the 14th. It's now bottom of the 14th. Can the Rangers muster anything here? They will not. That is your final. The 3-run homer from Royce Lewis in the 14th inning will secure Game 4 for the Cardinals. We are now tied at 2 in this series, and we know we're going 6, so we will be here for Thursday night. Game number 6 as well. Game 5 tomorrow, 7 o'clock. So a big game for the Cardinals. That ensures them that we will get back to St. Louis for this World Series. 9 hits on the day, a better performance considering they had just 2 as they were in a complete game shutout. So again, Royce Lewis with the biggest hit, 2 for 7, the home run, 3 RBI. Matthew Bellows had a home run back in the first, 1 for 5 with that. But you have to go all the way down to Pablo Sanchez going 2 for 5 with 2 RBI. Brendan Donovan also with an RBI, 1 for 4 on the day. For Texas, Jack Trainer, well, 3 for 6, 2 homers, 2 RBI. Not enough. Vlad Guerrero was 3 for 6. Chris Reeves got him to extras going with his 1 hit on the day at the right time, 2-run single. But that is it for Texas. The starters will go no decisions. Bennett Sousa goes 2 1/3, 1 hit, 4 strikeouts to earn his first win of the postseason. Didn't even realize I wasn't on your screen. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Edwin Diaz will get his first save of this postseason, getting 1 batter out on 1 pitch. Mike Haggard takes the loss. He gave up the 3-run homer to Royce Lewis, gave up 2 hits, 1 walk. He gives up 3 runs in 2/3 of an inning. He'll take the loss and fall to 0-1. Cassie Thurman, the player of the day. Nah, Jack Trainer. For me, it's Buffalo Jack, although, again, 3 for 6. So, not even, well, Lewis could have been, but with Trainer getting 2 home runs on today, that's why I give him the nod. Just my 2 cents. We had to go 14, so that tells us that the bullpens are going to be a factor in game number 5. And that'll be who are our starters. Right now, is it Armendariz against Cody Koshin? That could be a fun matchup. We'll find out soon enough. Let me advance the day first and foremost. Also, make sure Stats Plus is on, which it wasn't. Glad I checked. Oh, goddamn you. And it's saying, unable to start. Restart me. So hopefully this still works. Good, I am mudded. And we have TJ on, so we know right where we're going. Excuse me. Okay, so we are advanced to the right day. Transaction. And we will go to the injury log. Nothing of importance for anybody in this series. So, good. Okay, friends, so there is your coverage for today. Thank you to everybody who spent some time with us throughout the day. Again, we will reconvene tomorrow at 7 o'clock Eastern for game number 5. This is now officially a best of 3 as each team has tied this one at 2. Really good battle that we have seen so far. So we hope you'll be around now with the Cardinals ensuring a game 6. We now will assure you that we will be here on Thursday as well, 7 o'clock Eastern for Game 6. If a Game 7 is necessary, we will do that one on our Coffee with the Commish Sunday. That will be fun. And again, every single stream we have that's the World Series, thanks to our friends at Out of the Park Developments, you will get special drops. So we hope to see you here. The eMLB Universe and the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show, brought to you by the two official sponsors, APM Music, allowing you to hear gathering crowds. You know it from This Week in Baseball, it rocks. Even more rockish is their eMLB theme song. And of course, our other sponsor, Moon Brew. Back to our litter box, I am going, because Fluff Kitty Ninjas do assassinate, and you're looking at their victim. Next time I can find some glue and tape, I'll put my head back on straight, and we'll be back in front of you tomorrow night. Same cat time, same cat channel. Game 5, last game from Texas. Hit the trumpets. And friends, as always, we want to remind you that how you think, it does direct your life. So when you think you're best, you're going to go out there and you're going to do your best, and we love to hear all about it. So hope you come on back and tell us all the good stuff that's happening in your world. Thanks again for being a part of the show. Over to TJ and the mothership. The drops will continue. We're glad you're here, and don't forget, drops tomorrow. Special drops on tomorrow and Thursday. We'll see you hopefully soon enough. Big Game 5 coming up tomorrow. Could be Armendariz versus Koshin. Don't miss that one. Peace!
Tabasco Kid. It's a good nickname. Who was the guy that rides the hot dog? He got a name, right? Is Nick Frasso something?